Showing up on set without a plan? That's a recipe for disaster. In my last video, I covered location scouting, but today, day 9 of Page to Production, we're gonna go over how to plan your shoot. I'm gonna show you how to make a call sheet in StudioBinder so your crew and team knows exactly where to be. But before we get into that, there's a couple other planning things I wanna mention that you should do in prep for your shoot. First is the shot list. The director and the DP should create one of these to help them plan every angle, movement, so you don't waste time on set. Next, go through your script and create a script breakdown. It'll look something like this. When you break down your script, you can break it down by location, actors, scene by scene, and what it does is it helps you create a shooting schedule of what days you want to shoot what scenes. Now we know that actors have to have a read through of the script, but a production meeting is when the crew gets together and reads the script. This is important because you get to go over really important details like costumes, equipment, wardrobe. You make sure the whole crew is on the same page, and this is really beneficial for larger crews. I also recommend that your core crew, like your director, your DP, your gaffer, go to those locations before the shoot and check for any potential problems, where they're gonna place lights. It's good for them to have that, how they're gonna approach it. So this is kind of what your finished call sheet is going to look like. Now here's how to make it. So click new project, create a new project, and then you're going to see this page right here. Scroll all the way down to where you see shoot, click call sheets. New call sheet, and this call sheet is for one particular day because each call sheet is done per day for your shoot, not the whole shoot. The earliest I want anyone on set, 6 a.m. And then I'm gonna click create call sheet. So you got your general call time, and then you got your bulletin. This is for any important announcements, anything people keep asking questions about, put it in here. So that way there's no confusion. Then this is where you have your actors listed and your crew. What I do want that's not currently on the skeleton is a schedule. So I'm gonna put the eye on that, and then I'm actually gonna move that all the way up using this grid function to right under locations. So that way, when people see this call time, they'll see the bulletin, the locations, and the schedule. Right? And remember, we did the script breakdown, so we kind of know what scenes are on what day. So if we're at a certain location, we know what scenes to shoot that day, so we can add that to the schedule. Now let me show you how to add the talent and the crew. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna go to plan, project contacts, and this is where we're gonna add our contacts. So I'm gonna go to crew, new crew, I don't know, Morris Smith. His email is msmith123. Gotta have email phone numbers for everybody in your group, so you can enter it here. And he's gonna be my videographer. Hit save. Then I'm gonna go to talent, and I'm gonna put Forrest James. James. And people got crazy emails, I've seen some wild things. All right. Then you want to put for your phone number, his phone number. Then talent, he's gonna play Smokey in this movie. All right. So now we have some talent. You can add as many talent, add as many crew, add as many extras as you want. Okay. So now, after we have all that, we're going to come back down to shoot over here and hit call sheets. And we're going to click that, many more day, story day 1. And we're going to populate it. So all we got to do is go to add cast, click Forrest James or whoever else we got here, add to call sheet. Then we're going to go crew, add my crew member, Morris Smith, my videographer. I should have made him the director. All right. That's who I usually put, director, just the director of photography in this case. All right. So as you can see, what's really cool about this is everybody gets this sheet. They can see what time everybody's going to be on set, and they can see what time they're going to be on set. They find their name and they look at call and they see what time they got to be there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the talent. I'm going to change her call time to 7:30 because we want the crew there before the talent, because that way they can set up and everything like that. So speaking of that, let me just show you how to create the schedule. So it'll automatically give you the first time so that you set for 6 a.m. So I'm going to put 6 a.m. rise and they set up. Then I'm going to put 8 a.m. Let's say I have a large crew or a crew that's never worked together before. I might want to give them an hour to an hour and a half just to set up. Okay, so 8 a.m. we're going to say blocking, and if we can get that done earlier, great. That's when we basically have our actors rehearse. I have them coming in 7:30, so 8 a.m. seems like it would make sense. Then I might, let's say, give them an hour for that. They stand in the location they need to stand in, act out the scenes, all of that. Then we're gonna do maybe scene 6 at 9, scene 7. This is when you really gotta think, like, okay, how involved are these scenes? Do we need more than an hour? Is an hour cool? Maybe this scene is just a quick dialogue scene and we can knock it out in an hour. Maybe this scene needs an hour and a half or 2 hours because it's action based. So think about all those things, add it in. Then of course, maybe lunch, right? So then when someone looks at this, they know exactly what time they're doing each scene, when lunch is. It's nice, but the temperature, everything. Make sure you add the location, where you guys will be. And then that is about it. This is your spreadsheet. This is your call sheet. This is what it's gonna look like. Then you want to hit next. Select all the people that you need for that day only. Okay, so I want all these people there. You hit next. Preview it one last time. You actually can look at it and see how it's going to look on every device, which is kind of cool. This is how it's going to look when they send the text. This is how the email is going to look, and it allows them to click confirm. So you get an email when they confirm that they'll be there. And then, yeah, so you get all looks. And then you hit send call sheet and it will send an email and text to those people. So I usually click this the day before the shoot, right? And everyone will get a text letting them know, hey, be there June 16th. This is your time that you need to be here. And this is the schedule. So I hope this helps. I personally like StudioBinder. So would you try StudioBinder? Or what do you use when you make your call sheets? Let me know in the comments below and drop a if you found this video helpful.